So we have Judith first.
Okay. Hey, Judith.
Hello, Isaac.
It's so interesting. Like there's the perspective as awareness, and then there's the perspective as embodiment, like what the tissue, filters the senses through. Yeah. As awareness, it's just no problem ever, easy. And the embodiment carries all the old ancestral information, all the stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was interesting just resting and just somehow the information of the embodiment was kind of just showing through, and it's like, yeah. It's like for many of us, that at the level of embodiment, there's, you could say, so much disappointment and all the stuff. And I could just see how your system loves to use awareness as a means of kind of getting away from that to a certain extent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, I feel those feelings also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that I'm sure you're aware of those feelings, but then it's like the integration of them. I mean, that's where Caitlin is so brilliant and capacity. Yeah, and I know you've spent time with her. Just yeah. Anyway. Nice to be in it with you and just to be present.
Could you hold it now in this?
It was very easy to hold it. It was very easy to hold it. And I could sense that, in this format, it's not really the space of doing like a private session. Yeah. And so it's just like touching it gently and feeling with you and enjoying having time and space to explore like this. So, yeah.
Thank you, Isaac.
Thank you, Judith. Yeah. Really.
Beatrice would like to speak.
Hi, Beatrice. Can you see me?
Hello. Yes.
Hi. Yes. Good.
Good evening.
You're welcome to speak or not speak. You don't have to do anything, but you're free, yeah? So feel free.
Okay, thank you.
that shaking that's happening is actually very healthy, that it can just be there and that you can let it. The way I meet you feels gentle to you?
Yes.
Ah, good.
And deeply. But now I feel the breathing in the belly.
Mm-hmm. And it's okay for that to show?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. I'm curious, just what do you notice from spending a little time together, like on these calls and stuff? Do you notice anything changing in you, or what can you sense or feel?
Now?
No, just, you know, in the last few times we've spent here, and because for me,
Yes.
when I look at you, I can see there's quite a change to my feeling.
Yes. Yes, it's a changing in daily life. I can touch 2 points in the daily life many times, like a ball, when I'm very present and the mind is very clear, and when I lost this clarity. So I play with this point.
Oh, beautiful.
Many times in my day.
Yeah.
Also, the people around me has different comportment, different relation. They are more quiet. Somehow with me they are more present or more they like me. So they become more present with me and more quiet, or they can become opposite. So
I understand. Yeah.
And this is like a movie in front of my eyes. And I feel, yes, something inside is telling always, again, is telling about the beauty. Yes, in my life, is telling about the beauty all the time. Like invitation to come back to this beauty.
Fantastic. Yeah.
It's small inside.
Yeah. How you speak is beautiful. expression in your eyes and your face has changed quite a lot from when we first met a few weeks ago.
Yes, I also can see in my life.
Yeah,
and
beautiful.
After this meeting, the body is very tired.
Yeah, it's good to rest then. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
the body needed to rest.
Yeah. Good.
Hard work. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, beauty.
Eva would like to speak.
Eva.
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, you guys. You're in France.
Yes, we are.
Far out. How nice.
We're creating our own little retreat here.
How lovely, huh?
Are you well, Isaac?
I think so.
And I'm not sure if you have spoken about it already. Maybe I missed that. And in that case, if you don't want to share, then you of course can just say. But I heard one of your morning sharings. You shared about that being touched. About I wonder how that is for you now.
Oh, it's been a beautiful release. It's just yeah, it's you know, I don't know how it is for other people, but for me, when I look at what's going on worldwide, the response to COVID wasn't rational at all. It was fear-based and very overboard, you could say. And and behind it, you know, there's this whole orientation of everybody needs to get vaccinated, which is actually completely nonsensical. Because to get vaccinated against COVID, which is mutating all the time, is like, you know, that's why you need a flu shot every year if you go that route. It's crazy. And then the vaccines being rushed through, and all the information about what's in the vaccines, it's horrible. It's really anyway. But you know, being aware of that, and then somehow wanting to let people know about it, it feels like it's just a kind thing to do to people that may be interested. But then, you know, wow, people when they're scared, they react like to just an invitation to have a look for themselves with such polarized and anger and, you know, like I could say disrespect, and not it's okay to disagree or okay not to be interested, but usually that's not the perspective. But I could see it touched this whole heritage, you could say, from, you know, like my grandparents having to leave Russia because of persecution, and then a lot of my family being wiped out in the concentration camps. And so, you know, there was like an orientation to being aware of the undercurrents of what's going on always. But from the ancestral perspective, it had quite a lot of existential energy with it. So getting in touch with that was very useful, because that could just drop away. I'm still aware of the same stuff, but it doesn't have the same frequency behind it or whatever. So much easier, and it interests me to know and to track what's going on. And there's a lot of people now putting out, but at the same time, there's also so much false information. It's tricky territory to be in, but more ease in it. And you know, it's kind of funny on the one hand, not being afraid of dying at all, but at the same time, in this funny function of giving information to people that might have an interest in it, just watching how it would get tangled up and get into,
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah. So it's beautiful. I love it. It's like always opportunities to look deeper and feel deeper. Yeah. You feel very quiet.
What's there to say?
Yeah. Yeah, not much.
Yeah, it does feel feels very beautiful to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a quite intense week for me, like a lot of emotions, and somehow also like some seeing of some things, like always, of course, but some,
It's so amazing, you know, like once we get this once this interest arises or takes us, however you want to describe that, then everything becomes an opportunity, just to see, to explore and watch where something that might have been with us our whole life starts to come into view. It's fantastic. And being around your dad is a big opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
It's amazing how life, yeah, how it all just happens like this, and the stuff that of course gets addressed because of that. So yeah, it's really, really some things from my childhood, and being able to process like this is really,
it's big opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice to have good company also.
Oh my God, you're so grateful. Yeah. I'm happy that the meetings are here, that we have this.
Yeah.
And that Paprika hosts, so that we can just be here as a participant, which is, it's different.
Yeah.
I would just like another minute of just silent flow, love flow.
With pleasure. Yum.
Yes.
Thank you.
Lucky. Big love. Yeah.
Any news on the retreat in the Netherlands, by the way, already about numbers or?
So far there's 15 people that have an interest, and they need 30 before it's viable for Vendada. So we'll see what wants to happen.
Would be a special situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I would love it. I mean, I would love to support Vendada just to assist them to, bring some money into the system to continue. That it's up to the universe now. It's just So we see. Life will reveal.
Yeah.
I would be starting the retreat in Germany now. If this COVID hadn't come. Yeah, and all is well. Australia's a bit crazy. If you want to leave the country, you have to apply, and they will let you know like 2 days before you fly, which doesn't give you much time to find flights and get it all organized. And then when you come back, you have to spend 2 weeks in a hotel room with no windows that open, and it costs $3,000.
Oh my God.
And then you have to, on top of it, you have to organize all your food to come in through, somehow. And you're not allowed to leave the room at all.
Yeah, that's kind of doesn't make it very attractive to travel.
No, it doesn't make it. Doesn't make it seem like something I want to do. Anyway.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Shall we mute? Ciao.
Shall we?
Hi, Isaac.
Hi, Sylvie.
Hi. What I wanted to share was 2 days ago when I was laying in bed, I was so deeply in myself. It was so, I was so in my body and so with myself. And suddenly it seemed as if my system made a step back. It felt like that. And even my consciousness even got more stretched, and it felt like stepping out of life or something, in a good way. But and I was very much embodied. So yes, this happens.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Never-ending exploration, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And is this stepping back also endless?
Endless.
Really?
Yeah.
Is the fear in my system for this planet or the earthly life, is it also endless?
You know, it's a good question, but it's like, it's interesting to look at what we call fear, because in my view, there's sensations, but there's an automatic interpreting of those sensations. And what we call fear is an interpretation. So see if you can describe the actual sensations that have normally just automatically gets translated as fear.
It's already shifting.
Yeah.
The how do you say that? Perspective? Yes, the perspective is changing now more. Yes.
Yeah, great.
Oh, it gives me shivers. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I think some psychiatrist or something who is used to all this information would really be shocked. So if he sees this, oh, you get shivers and shocked. Oh, good. Yeah. Stepping out of life. Perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. And yet, those are just words to describe something that's quite multidimensional in a way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not really stepping out of life, it's stepping out of a familiar relating, habit of relating.
Yeah.
And so I wouldn't call that really stepping out of life. It's just...
Yeah, it's hard to find. Yeah.
To find words, yeah.
To find words.
Yeah.
It was also in that experience like if my body was really, is really a miracle, and yeah, like that, more and more. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you, always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Isaac, there's no one else in the queue at the moment.
Thank you for letting me know. Yeah.
I'd like to speak, Isaac.
Welcome, Najma.
I'm happy. It brought me back or something. That's how it feels. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Moved and yeah. So quite extreme, but feels more solid, more trust. Yeah.
Great, Noshma.
Yeah, very grateful also for the song.
Yeah.
Feeling everybody again is very, yeah. Thank you all. I love you, Isaac. Thank you.
Thank you, Noshma. Yeah.
Hello.
I see you, Vedanta. Hi.
Hi.
Can you see me?
Yes, and hear you, yes.
Perfect.
Yeah. A lot of energy is moving right now, and last time tension, right now some strong relaxation is just happening.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, say it again. Thank you, Isaac. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Isaac. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Rana.
Ciao.
Hello, Isaac.
That?
C'est moi.
Esther. Hi, Esther.
Hi. Could you move a little bit higher on the screen?
Sure.
Thank you. Yeah. I don't know if I'm still on the right track.
What's the difference between being on the right track and an interest in learning?
Huge.
Okay. Yeah, I thought so.
Oh yeah, sure, there's an interest in learning.
Mm.
And sometimes a kind of desperation pops up, and then I use other words.
Yeah.
But I think it becomes a little bit more easy to stay present with, you could call the kicker and fighter from a layer in me. And now it's the curiosity is there to, how can I stay connected with the other? And with Michael Saturday, I could see so clearly that when it starts to speak, then I'm gone. Or somewhere else is the question, and that's funny. Well, at least I don't kill anyone, and I don't want to kill myself. Okay, I have to bite and walk and so, but you're not going in the stories around it. But you're still here. A lot of energy now to my arms. My head.
Thanks, Esther.
Oh, thank you for helping to for this exploration. Thank you.
Hey, Isaac.
Is that, oh,
It's
Miriam.
Rena. Can you see me?
Yes. I do. Can you see me?
I can see you. I
Oh,
can.
Katerina. Sorry.
No, I'm not sorry. It's okay.
Now I see you. Now I've got your full screen.
I felt this impulse just to come out and play.
Nice.
And be alive. Mm. 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 I'm grateful you addressed the ancestors before.
Mm.
The last 3 weeks I was participating in a course about healing racism.
Mm.
And I realized that I have no connection to my ancestors, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Or never thought of, it was like no issue.
Mm-hmm. Understand, yeah. I don't know if you've seen some of those videos where people give their DNA and then they test to see.
Mm.
And then people who didn't like certain people find that they've got that in themselves. Oh, it's wonderful.
Yes, I love that you address it, because participating in this course, it's a lot about the separation between different people of different colors.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that I have a deep longing to be in groups of mixed colors. Actually, I have a deep longing to be with Black people, which I cannot explain.
Mm.
And just coming up that I realized that I don't like to be white at all.
You're very white.
I know. Even my hair. It's just so.
Yeah. But we're all red on the inside.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. I would like to have a look on everybody.
Yeah, please.
Take a gallery.
Thank you.
You on my white brothers and sisters. Mm.
Is that your, who's that, Bettina?
Yes, that's my son, Amadeus.
Ah, cool.
Them.
Thank you. Thank you
Thanks,
all.
Bettina.
Beautiful.
Mm.
Thank you for your love, Isaac.
Oh, my pleasure, literally. We love to love, don't we?
So much.
Yeah. Great. Thank you. Mm.
Can I mention one more little thing?
Mm. Accelerate. Mm. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Thank you, Pavitra, for hosting. Love, love, and more love. And ciao for now.